All right, shalom, shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. All praises to the world ignorantly calls God, whose true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, and his only begotten son's name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Tazabah in the Great Millstone, Arizona camp, Lord, with another video to edify. And as you can see on the screen, this is going to be going into that Suez Canal catastrophe with the shipping freight, because it's yet to be seen how detrimental this is going to be towards your prices on your goods. It's yet to be seen exactly how bad this all is going to be, but this is most definitely going to rise up your costs for your goods. So it says global carriers forced to reroute ships to avoid massive Suez Canal traffic jam. It says around a dozen tankers and container ships have been diverted from the Suez Canal as leading transport companies are looking for alternative routes to avoid vital trade artery along Egypt that remains unblocked. It says two container ships operated by France shipping logistic giant CGM group changed course and we're heading towards the Cape of Good Hope. The company revealed on Saturday. At the same time, the group is considering alternative maritime rail. The air routes for cargo yet to be loaded, while at least 10 of its ships were still waiting to pass through the narrow but vital waterway. Now, it's so easy. You see, and it's already saying world may be facing another toilet paper shortage due to the container crisis. Industry boss warns. You see, now this ship has actually been delodged out of that canal, and they're sitting there saying the brother said they were sitting there losing something like $10 billion a day or something like that. Forgot exactly the amount of money just by look it says Suez Canal, an important right here. It says Suez Canal, an important global shipping route, accounting for about 15% of the world's shipping traffic, has been locked since Tuesday when one of the world's largest container ships, the Ever Given, got stuck there. The blockage of the waterway has put more pressure on already strained supply chains and could cost global trade up to 10 billion a week, according to the German insurer Allianz. You see, so it's been yet to see how much it's going to affect your goods, but when you go into prophecy, this can very well, kick this off, because a little break in the supply chain could create weeks of backlog, right? Weeks of backlog means weeks of, lost goods on your shelf, things that you need, right? Let me get this. This is Second Ezra 6 and 22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, which these stores are already getting shut down. So this is already come to pass. The full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. And you saw a glimpse of that just based off of how people were shopping in the supermarkets, man. They were clearing out the shelves. And what happens more, how much worse is that going to be when the shipping industry is gonna fully crash? All it takes is some truck drivers to stop driving around the goods. All it takes is a jam in international waterways for shipping goods. All it takes is too much military conflict and unsafe routes for ships to be able to transport goods. and then it's not going to come. It says, the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight against one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Now this is clearly going into that. In 3 hours they shall not run, right? Because when that thing got stuck in there, what international shipping, that global trade took a hit, right? These carrier ships took a hit, and goods were no longer being able to freely run throughout the earth. And then we're in those very same times right now. What the Lord can obviously heighten this, man, because all it takes is a little military conflict in those waters, and it gets even harder, right? Now, the scriptures tell you the Lord was going to break the whole staff and the stay of bread, right? It says, Isaiah 32 and 9, it says, rise up, you women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women, right? And that's already happening, because here it is, you have the female equivalent. There was a female equivalent to female layoffs. Most of the layoffs that were that were done in the pandemic were a whole bunch of women. Look at this. Most jobs. Most jobs lost and shut down. Look, women account for 100% of jobs lost in December, analysts CSNBC. Jobs report shows 140,000 jobs were lost in December. All of them were held by women. You see? So it's already starting where you women are on the back burner, because at the end of the day, you have to worry about more costs for health insurance, just simply off the basic anatomy of a woman and how you have more health concerns than men do. You got to deal with the frequent call offs. You guys get maternity leave. All those mounting things, right? And you don't have to worry about those things with a man, So you women were taking major L's, and it's only going to increase. This is many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women, for the vintage shall fail and the gathering shall not come. You see? And that's what's happening. The vintage is failing and the gathering is about to not come. It says, tremble, you women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins, because a lot of the world, including you women, are going to be put into that mean state of depression simply by the fact that you're not going to be able to get the things that you need. The Lord is going to cut it off. It says, they shall lament for the teats, right? For the goods, for the pleasant field, for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yeah, upon the houses of joy, and the house in the joyous city, because the palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the city shall be left. It says the force in the towers shall be for dens forever, a joy of wild asses as pastures of flocks. You see? So the Lord is about to cut off all mirth out of this place. It doesn't take too much for these things to go off. Now, when they put all these stimulus checks out, all these companies tried to clear out their back stock. So what did they do, right? They slash prices. You have when these checks were going out, You had all these companies planning for it, and what do? They slash prices to make all the goods cheaper for the people so that they can spend that money faster, right? And when you go in the book of Second Ezra, it's the 16th chapter, it says uh, victuals. Second is 16 and 21. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And that's what's happening. Sword, famine, and great confusion is growing on the earth. Because within all this partying BS you people are doing, what? Plagues are being prepared. Nations are preparing for war. Things are getting worse. You know, when you go into the news, you can just see the state of people. Right?